Thousands of protesters braved icy temperatures in Minneapolis on Friday, rallying against a federal immigration crackdown that has sparked widespread anger and renewed debate over U.S. immigration enforcement. Despite temperatures dropping to minus 23 degrees Celsius, demonstrators filled streets and public spaces, chanting slogans and carrying signs condemning Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. Dozens of restaurants, cultural venues, and small businesses closed for the day in solidarity, as part of a coordinated action opposing the ongoing federal operation in Minnesota. Public outrage intensified following the detention of 5-year-old migrant child Liam Conejo Ramos. Images of the frightened preschooler being held by immigration officers circulated widely, becoming a flashpoint for protests across the city. According to Columbia Heights Public Schools Superintendent Zena Stenvik, Liam and his father were detained Tuesday as they arrived home. Both are asylum seekers from Ecuador. Stenvik said officers later used the child to draw others out of the home, an allegation federal authorities deny. Liam's father is currently being held at a detention facility in Texas, according to an ICE database. The database does not disclose the locations of minors, and officials have not publicly confirmed where the child is being held. Vice President J.D. Vance addressed the case during a visit to Minneapolis, confirming the child had been detained but defending the actions of immigration agents. Vance said officers were protecting the child after his father fled, arguing that leaving the boy alone in freezing conditions was not an option. ICE and Border Patrol officials also defended their conduct. Border Patrol senior official Gregory Bovino said agents are trained to handle situations involving children. ICE Commander Marcos Charles stated officers attempted to reunite Liam with family members and claimed relatives refused to open the door after the father ran from officers. Federal authorities allege the family entered the United States illegally and said they would be detained pending immigration proceedings. However, the family's attorney, Mark Prokosh, disputes that claim, saying both father and son followed legal asylum procedures after arriving in Minneapolis, a designated sanctuary city. Liam's preschool teacher described him as a bright and enthusiastic student. School administrators say at least 4 children in the same Minneapolis school district have been detained during immigration enforcement actions this month. The case has drawn national and international condemnation. United Nations Human Rights Chief Volker Turk called on U.S. authorities to end what he described as harmful treatment of migrants and refugees. Former Vice President Kamala Harris said she was outraged by the child's detention, calling him just a baby. Protests expanded beyond city streets to Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, where demonstrators opposed the airport's role in deportation operations. Authorities arrested approximately 100 clergy members during a protest there, charging them with trespassing and disobeying a peace officer. The demonstrations come amid heightened tensions in Minneapolis following the January 7th fatal shooting of U.S. citizen Renee Good by a federal agent during a separate operation. An autopsy ruled the death a homicide, though no charges have been filed, and the officer involved remains on duty. Minnesota officials are now seeking a temporary restraining order to halt the federal immigration operations in the state. A federal judge is expected to hear arguments on the request on Monday. As protests continue and legal challenges move forward, the detention of a 5-year-old child has become a powerful symbol in the broader national debate over immigration policy, enforcement, and the treatment of migrant families.